Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. This is Eisenherz, and today we're going to have a quick look at what I think are the top 10 best cards from the Brothers War set and the Brothers War Commander decks. As usual, cards are in alphabetical order. Number 1. Calamity's Wake. This 2 CMC instant exiles all graveyards and stops all players from casting non-creature spells until end of turn. So you get very strong graveyard hate and a pseudo-silence effect on one card. A strong interaction piece for white-based stack stacks that can be another option next to Silence, Orym's Chant and Rest in Peace. Number 2. Defabricate. This 2 CMC instant allows you to counter and exile an artifact or enchantment spell, or counter an activated or triggered ability. Basically, you can stop the most prevalent combos in cEDH by exiling Underworld Breach or countering Oracle and Dockside triggers. It's an interesting interaction spell between Swansong and Stifle that's definitely viable to add to your interaction suite. Number 3. Lauren of the Third Path. This legendary 3 CMC creature destroys an artifact or enchantment on ETB, similar to Reclamation Sage. And when you tap it, you can force an opponent to draw a card. That doesn't seem too great until you realize how rare these kinds of effects are, especially in instant speed, and how strong it is against Thassa's Oracle. Another viable addition for white-based stacks. Number 4. Meticulous Excavation. This 1 mana enchantment allows you to bounce a permanent you control to its owner's hand for only 3 mana. You can't use it in your opponent's turns, so it's not good for protection, but you can bounce cards like Solitude, Endurance, Skyclave Apparition or even Dockside Extortionist to go infinite very easily. Yet another viable card for white-based stack stacks or combo decks. Number 5. Mishra, Tamer of Magfawa. Ah yes, Mishra made the list. This 5 CMC legendary creature gives all your permanents Ward, and it allows you to unearth all artifacts in your graveyard. You can use this as a value engine with cards like Entomb, Unmarked Grave, Goblin Engineer and many more to bring back cards like Bolas Citadel and Stormoth from there. Number 6. Muriel, Shield of Argive. This legendary creature was partially leaked very early and people had high hopes for it to be another or even better Grand Abolisher, which it luckily isn't, because Grand Abolisher is already broken enough. Muriel costs 4 mana instead of 2, has the silence effect Grand Abolisher has, but she also creates an exponentially growing army of soldier tokens when she attacks. This is perfect for commanders like Najeela, Winota, and because Muriel is legendary, also for Sisay. Number 7. Queen Kayla bin Kroak. This 3 CMC Boros commander has a very interesting ability that can work as a draw engine and a board advantage engine in a stack's shell. For 4 mana you can tap Kayla to discard your hand and redraw that many cards. You may then put a 1 CMC, a 2 CMC and a 3 CMC artifact or creature discarded this way onto the battlefield. Put enough hate bears and stacks artifacts at 1 CMC to 3 CMC into your deck, and for only 4 mana you can go through your deck and drop piece after piece until your opponents have no more options left to win the game. Number 8. Sardian Avenger. This 2 CMC goblin hates on treasure loops similar to Mayhem Devil and Disciple of the Vault. Whenever an artifact an opponent controls is put into the graveyard, that player is dealt 1 damage. Infinite treasure loops are out of the picture now, and if that's not enough, the goblin also gets +1/+0 for every artifact your opponents control, and he has First Strike as well as Trample. A strong hate piece and beater for Winota or other Staxy Boros decks. Number 9. Soul Partition. This 2 CMC instant allows you to exile any non-land permanent. However, its owner may recast that permanent for an additional 2 mana. This can be used in many different ways. Protect your combo piece to recast it, permanently remove an opponent's permanent when you have Dranith in play, or reset your Gilded Drake, Dockside or Thassa's Oracle. Very useful and versatile. Number 10. Urza, Lord Protector. Yes, Urza also made the list. This version of Urza makes your artifacts, instants and sorceries cost 1 less. Don't mind the second ability because it's not viable for cEDH. But the cost reduction can allow you to combo off with Sensei's Divining Top and cards like Reality Chip, Future Sight, Mystic Forge, etc. An interesting combo commander that is similar to Elsha, but still different enough to stand its own. Overall, this set is pretty disappointing from a cEDH point of view. I even struggled to put an actual top 10 together, and the cards that did make it are mostly only okay-ish. I really hoped for a new 0 CMC mana rock or actually playable artifact creatures, but unfortunately that didn't happen. Of course, it is a standard legal set and therefore the cards had to be nerfed. That's probably why most cards trigger only once per turn. Power Stone tokens enter tapped, and impactful cards are either very expensive or need a setup that's not viable for cEDH. I expected a lot more from the Brothers War set, as it's such an important event in MTG lore, but it is what it is, and at least White got a few new cards to boost the color. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below about the cards you think are the best from this new set, share the video with your friends, and of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content in the future. Hop over to my Discord server if you want to play some games with us, and if you want to support this channel even more, you can find a link to my Patreon page down below. Thank you for watching my video, this is Eisenherz and auf Wiedersehen.